Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
This is, of course, the Azteca, a stadium that evokes so many memories. And if you wonder to what I am referring, you need only look back at the commemorative bronze plaques of the game of the century, the goal of the century. So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And he's there to retrieve it. Look at the space here. Martinez. Great chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? He's there and gets it away. Ivory Coast have the chance to go the other way. That's a good ball out wide. De Paul, and this is Messi, and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Played out to the left flank. Gesson, and it's Fofana, threads one in, shapes to shoot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive. That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Fernandez. Pepe.
This is the time you need that pace.
Messi. And it's Fernandez. Now, can they... Simeone! Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Gesson. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Simeone takes control of it and he's on the move. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. De Paul. Boga. Looking for options for movement. That has been slung wide. Zaha going full steam ahead down the left flank.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Now it's Messi. He is through here. Nice control.
Argentina couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Kessié, Lisandro Martinez makes the interception. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, what has happened here? And he's picked it up out wide. He's got away. Swept in. Argentina have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Messi. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Fernandez, shot, surely! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, he's played it in low. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Corner number 3 coming up. Messi goes short. Messi's cross. Oh, what a climb! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
And now he has 2. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Messi. That is a brilliant interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that pass just didn't quite work. That's good running with the ball. Chance! It's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's picked out the run. He's had a shot! He has done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Martinez. Played out towards the right wing. Simeone in acres of space out wide. Nicked it back promptly. Zaha. That has not gone well. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Argentina are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Argentina head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Fofana. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Martinez. Now it's DePaul. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well,
And he shoots! Outstanding by Martinez! A finish right from the top draw! And they are cruising away. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So now the difference is 3. And Martinez! Martinez. McAllister. There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Argentina are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Pepe.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Zaha. Boga. Boga was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Made out to the left flank. Back into the middle. DePaul. And it's McAllister. Argentina ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Ndika promptly onto that, and that is that. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's a key interception. Now this could be a chance. Boga. Fofana. Nicely spread. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. An instinctive delivery. Simeone. And Fernandez. Martinez. And it's Fernandez. Boga. And the the shot! They've done it! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 10.
We have got
Messi.
changes here from both sides, in
21.
fact.
Número 7.
Ivory Coast, another
Número
goal,
8.
but it's hard to see it as
Número
anything
6.
much more than a consolation.
Número 15. Entran.
Kessié.
Número 18. Número 11.
That's Paredes.
Di María. Número 19. Número 4.
Argentina
Número
finding
16.
their passes.
Número 32.
Oh, that's nice.
Un cambio.
Diallo cuts it out. Martinez! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. And this is Di Maria. Turns and goes back. And that is expertly dealt with. Ivory Coast are looking to go forward now. Now it's Ahmad. He's on it. Can he get away? Gissel! And that's off target.
Ivory Coast certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Medina. 75 minutes played. Now it's Martinez. And this is Di Maria. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ahmad. Chance here to counter. Diallo has a look inside the box. Great vision. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Argentina really could have done without this. Now, power or placement? And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Great ball if he can get there. Alvarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's a throw-in. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Paredes. He's in a great position here. There's no flag. He has found the way through. Alvarez. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot! Goal! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think...
And the finish! No, he couldn't get hold of it. Alvarez. Now it's Alvarez. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And a chance! Di Maria. Alvarez. He's a sharp little ball here. No luck with that dink over the top. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, easy pickings there. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Knocks it into space. Boga. And the counter is on. Can he get on the end of this? No, it's come to nothing. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Played down the flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's in on goal. Chance for a shot! And that may well be that. That is that. Argentina really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Martinez, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Señoras y señores, deseémosle todo lo mejor a los miembros de nuestro club de fans que están festejando su aniversario.